I think how theater and film actually work is, let's go back to where they came from. In the Greek world, where it was all about catharsis, right? It's all about catharsis. And the point of theater was that the actors got up, and we get to be the feelers of the society. We feel it so that those who can't, and then if I even go back and think about even in that time, the people who were oppressed and wouldn't even be able to feel or express their feelings, we as women, right? We as women weren't allowed to express our anger. We weren't allowed to express our disdain. We weren't allowed to express emotion other than, oh, my lovely man, I worship you, right? So then to watch theater and watch these characters and Medea, and we weren't allowed to say, oh, I bet you that's where Medea even came from. It's like, we weren't even allowed to express, oh, my children are going to drive me crazy, kill them, eat them, do something with them, right? Mm-hmm. But the theater became a catharsis where deep in our subconscious, we get to feel that thing that we don't get to feel in real life, right? As an audience member. Well, as an actor, it's the same thing. It's our catharsis. It's that place in the back of our mind that sits there and goes, I just, if I could, I would, in the world where I don't get caught, I would go, right? So it can be our catharsis too. Mm-hmm. But look at that. Then that's what that 9th question is. How can this serve me? How can I use this for my own personal catharsis? How can I use this to express something that I bury deep in my subconscious or deep inside me? And that in itself is where the healing is. And I think that's what theater came from. And now film. And an interesting example of this is going back to Fatal Attraction. There's 2 endings to Fatal Attraction. And there's the director's cut, and then there's the cut that made it to the theaters. Because in the theater, the audience, the director's cut is this Madame Butterfly ending, and it's all this, it's very kind of intellectual and connected to the music and the opera and this whole story, right? But what happened is they put it in the theater and they tested it on audience, and the audience were like, no, kill her. They were not satisfied with the end because she had become this monster and they wanted her to be killed. So they went and finished it and created this bloody bloodbath at the end. And that's what went to the theaters, and that's what made audiences love it, right? Again, it's like the catharsis of, I'm watching a monstrous person kill them. Because I can't do that in real life, but I feel it.